and welcome back to the Uphill channel, where I basically promise you a video a week and then fail to deliver. Today's video is a massive baby clothing haul, or toddler clothing. I have been meaning to film this for months, and so some of this stuff is probably almost too small for her now, but I wouldn't let her wear any of it until I'd filmed it. So there we go. She's been wearing sort of slightly too short baby grows and stuff like that, because I've been like, no, not the new stuff. So loads of things here to show you. It looks like I have a shopping problem. There's that much stuff. I do have a shopping problem, just not one as bad as this makes it seem. So let's get started, shall we? Let's do Gap to start with. Now, I have a problem with shopping at Gap, because every time I go onto their homepage, they have some sort of discount, like 30% off full price items, or 25% off sale items, or 60% off if you sign up to our bloody email that we then send you 8 times a day. Not a problem, because then I just unsubscribe, which is brilliant. So I always know that if I go shopping at Gap, I'm never going to pay the price that you're supposed to pay, which is why I get so much stuff from there. I've stocked up on the winter stuff, basically. Gorgeous little coat, like little puffer jacket. This is so warm, I think. Obviously, I haven't managed to put it on because it's too small for me. But it feels like it's very warm. Even if we're out in the freezing cold, when we get back in, I always have a little test to see how warm Angelica is, and she's always toasty warm. So, got that a few months ago, and they do it in loads of different patterns. And because that was so successful, I went back and bought her what is basically a marshmallow suit, fancy dress costume, detachable feet, and detachable gloves. Because we've started taking her out in the backpack carry-all thing. And of course, you can't really wrap her up in a blanket in that. It's not like a pram where you can get them all cosy. So I thought this is quite a good little number. But what I liked most about this is the fact that the gloves can't be pulled off and lost along the way. Neither can the shoe bits. Seemed to be good in terms of sizing. I always find Gap come up a little bit small, but I don't know whether that's because I've got a very tall baby. But I bought her 18 to 24 months, and it almost fits her now. It's almost the right size. So I'm hoping this will last through the winter until sort of February. While I was at it, I bought these little cute Tutu leggings, which I thought were very sweet. Incidentally, these come up massively long. These are 12 to 18 months. That's 18 to 24 months. I have to turn these up about 4 times so they don't look ridiculous on her. So there's a little bit of sizing thing going on, which is the bane of my life. If you haven't checked out my posts on the Uphill about sort of different baby grow sizes and stuff like that, then do, because I'm sort of creating a little directory of comparative sizes between brands. Some of them come up very small, and some of them don't. So have a little look at that. I'll link to that below as well. And then I love these bear hoodies. Oh, a nice little food stain on the back of the hood. This one's quite flimsy. It's not lined or anything, look, so it's just got a single layer of knit. But that's quite good. You know, you don't always need everything to be ridiculously insulated, do you? Shoes. She's got her first pair of shoes now. We went to Clark's. I don't know where they are, and I've got a feeling I've left them at my friend's house in Norwich. I'll have to ask her later, which would be a real pain. But I just wanted to get her some silly, non-walking about boots and shoes. Not silly ones, but ones she can just wear in the pram if we're going to the shops or stuff like that, just to keep her feet warm. So I bought this little pair of sheepskin boots with stars on, which I thought were really cute. Favourite purchase, I think, of the season, the month. These little, I don't know, like monster slippers. I just think they're so cute. They're brilliant. They're a little bit tight around the sort of ankle line. You have to really squash the feet in. Then they're quite roomy once they get their foot inside. They've got stupid sizing, these shoes. Oh, you see, it says it on the soles. On the website, it just says small, medium or large for these, but it doesn't really tell you what that equates to. So is it small, like newborn baby size, or small, like size UK adult 4? You know, you've got absolutely no idea. So I just bought it in all 3 sizes and then sent back the ones that I didn't need. And I've just realised it says on the bottom, small is a 5 to 6. Blade and Rose. I've had so many little pairs of these leggings. Every time Angelica has a pair of them on, people ask where they're from. They do loads of different designs. They've always got really cute things on the bottom. However, now that she's started just being really messy and dirty and sort of crawling around on the floor all over the place and falling over, anything with any white in it just gets filthy within an hour. So even though those still fit her, they need a bit of a wash. I went on the website and bought some darker colourway ones. Now, a lot of the leggings do have white or a light colour in them. So could I kindly ask you, please, people, lovely people at Blade and Rose, whether you might do a few more pretty ones, but with sort of black and darker colours, because that would be amazing. Just because they get so dirty and I want to put her in them every single day. They're so comfy and easy for her to sort of crawl around in, walk around in, that this is like her staple uniform, is a little long sleeve vest, pair of these on top, and then jumper or cardigan or what have you. Oh, lots of people very kindly, or lots of brands, sent me little sleep suits for my sleep suit feature so that I could measure them up, put them into my directory, but also show you really cute sleep suits. And I'm so gutted that JJMMBB, that's how you say it, stop doing these sleep suits when they get to 18 months. And they do come up very, very slightly on the small side, I think, or the short side. So because Angelica's so long, she is no way for any more than about a month now going to fit into these sleep suits. But look at the prints. Polar bears, ducklings. Oh, just so gorgeous. And the quality is amazing. I have to say, out of, I think, all of the baby greys that I've had, it's the JoJo ones that I've kept for the next baby, just because they washed so well and they just stayed looking really beautiful. So they are expensive, but I feel like they're a really lovely, worthwhile treat. Now let's take a look at my quite epic amount of things that I bought from Next the other day when I went to Westfield. It's absolutely loads of it. Actually, a couple of these things were sent for the baby grey feature, like this gorgeous Fairaisle baby grow, which I thought was very pretty. Look, it's got Fairaisle and little bunny rabbits. Really nice quality, these. And I thought that was quite a nice Christmassy one. It's like a Christmas jumper, but in a sleep suit. Right, so we've got the Snowman Suit for the Christmas portrait. Last year we did a Christmas portrait of Angelica and it was our Christmas card. Lots of you might think that's really sad. I don't care. I thought it was very cute and she looked very cute, so that's what we did. This year we're continuing the theme. She's going to be a snowman. She was a reindeer last year. And we're going to get some fake snow and a log for her to sit on. And we might engage the cat and the dog in a little bit of sort of animal role play. They can be reindeer or something like that. So that's what we got, and I just thought it's so gorgeous. He's got a little knitted nose and his pom-poms. And then actually my husband fell in love with this coat, and he's not really into baby clothes or anything like that, but he was like, oh my God, look at that coat. It's got little faux fur, pink collar, because she's mostly in her anorak. But it's quite nice if you're going somewhere, or if, I don't know, it's just quite nice for them to get a little bit dressed up, isn't it? So that's her little wintry coat. Little, whatever that is, hat, fox, owl, no idea what that is. But it was only £7, so I thought, well, that will last the winter, won't it? She's not really into keeping hats on. Hoods, she can manage. Hats, she's not so good with, but, you know, a bit of encouragement. And then also spotted by the husband, this sort of, I think it looks a bit like a raver's jacket, stripy knitted cardigan. That was £17, that one. So actually quite pricey in a way, because the coat was only, I think, 22, 26. So yeah, maybe I should be hoping that I have a girl so that all this stuff gets used afterwards. Just some cheapo little leggings, tracksuit bottoms. Not really into tracksuit bottoms for babies and toddlers, but they are comfy and warm and whatever. Oh God, this is taking ages. I'm going to race through this, I'm sorry. You're just going to be so bored by this point, aren't you? H&M, cute little vests with flowers on. Absolutely gorgeous knitted jumper. I love this. This was £7.99. Really soft fabric, just little cotton long sleeve vests. I could put her in t-shirts, but I find they ride up, and I think that these are just sort of easier to keep everything in place, aren't they? Like the nappy and everything. So those came as a pack of 2, and they come up quite long, so they'll last her for quite a while, I think. I'm back on the grey, aren't I? Ridiculously long knitted legging things with stars on. I mean, these will fit her when she's about 15. Look, they'd almost fit me. But I loved them. Tutu, which is far too big for her. Again, I mean, this is mad. It's like size 1 to 2 years. But there's no way, I don't think, a 1-year-old waist would be the right size for that. But I love it, and it's quite nice for sort of Christmas fairy, whatever shenanigans. Ridiculously long trousers, which probably won't fit her till she's about 4, but I liked the print on them, and it was 3 for 2. So I got a little dress thing as well to go with that, which I thought was very cute. A couple of things from Sainsbury's. Oh, have we got anything else from, oh yeah, this was from H&M. Little cloud t-shirt. It's the kind of colour that's going to wash really badly and look like old pants in about 2 washes time. She hasn't even worn it yet and it already looks like old pants, but I thought the cloud was cute, so hey ho. Sainsbury's purchase of the week. Look at this hat, it's so soft, and I love these little pom-pom things and ears, and it comes with matching gloves, and I sort of think it's a little bit Liberty, this, don't you? Well, I did, so that's why I bought it. £7, seems to be a thing with hats for £7. And I got her some little Christmas Red Robin tights. These were £2.50. It's quite expensive baby stuff, isn't it, really, when you consider the size of it and the fact that it's completely tiny. I loved these rabbit long sleeve vests, these M&S. It came in a pack of 3 or 5. This was sent for my baby grow feature as well. I just thought the print was very, very pretty. However, when I went in the other day, I couldn't resist this jumper dress, which I thought was lovely. I think that's a pear in the front, yes it is. And these nice little tights that went with it, and I thought that was very sweet. Another thing with pear on, these are from M&S, but I bought them ages ago. I don't know whether they even do them anymore, but it was just a bit of a fluke. So they actually completely match the dress. She's got a little outfit going on there. And then finally, Mothercare. You can see lots of lovely Mothercare baby grows and vests in the baby grow features. But I picked this up the other day and I thought this was so beautiful. Look, isn't that cute? Just really cuddly and really sort of wintry. So I got that. I got her this little cardi as well, which has got little heart buttons. And she's worn this loads and it's washed up okay. It feels a bit like that sort of boiled wool texture, if you know what I mean. Right, everybody. Well, that was epic. 24 minutes. I'm going to have to try and edit this down. I'll put all the links below to stuff so you can look at them online, and I should try and take a couple of pictures of things as well, just so that you can get a bit of a close-up, because I realise that holding them like that is a little bit crazy. But that's it from me for now. I hope that this very lengthy video makes up for my absence for the last couple of weeks. I must do an updated pregnancy diary video, but I might just do one for the whole of the 2nd trimester, because next week I'll be 28 weeks, which I think is 3rd trimester. We'll see what happens. Let's get this one out first, shall we? That's enough of a task. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure that you are following on the website. You can also subscribe to that by email, and I'll see you next time.